So the DJI has finally released the new Osmo 360 Mark II. So I decided to grab one so that I can talk about it and share my own thoughts and what I actually enjoy about this camera.
Accountability and discipline at sucking attention away.
Every minute of your life. That is what these people are trying to do. Every single free moment you have is a moment you could be looking at your phone and they could be gathering information to target ads at you.
So in today's video, I'm going to show you this little camera, talk about its design, the specs that actually mattered, and most importantly, how I plan to shoot and what I don't like about this camera. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I know this is something a little different from what I usually shoot, but I just got my hands on the new DJI Osmo 360 Mark II here in China. DJI has only launched it in China and Hong Kong first. So if you are watching from the US, you might have to wait a little bit more before you get it officially. But since I happen to grab one, why not share with you some of the things I really love about this camera. First, let's talk about the design, and honestly there is nothing much to say about this camera because it's super tiny. It weighs just 183 grams, so this is something that I can literally throw into my camera bag and just forget about it. You've got a screen here, the buttons, and obviously two lenses, and these lenses are actually replaceable now, which I think is a really good upgrade. Because if you have ever used a 360 camera, you already know that those lenses are probably the parts you are most worried about scratching. So being able to replace them gives me more confidence when I'm actually using this thing. Now let's talk about the specs. The Osmo 362 can shoot native 8K at 60 frames per second in 360 mode, and DJI says it can capture up to 14.5 stops of dynamic range. There is also AI Super Night 2.0 for low light shooting, which I'm actually really interested in trying. I just switched on the Super Night mode and this thing is absolute mind-blowing, but I don't think I love the sharpness, but overall I think I kind of like it. And now you get 105 usable built-in storage, which is pretty usable when you are shooting large 8K files. But honestly, I'm not going to sit here and read the entire specification sheet to you because I think the interesting part of this camera is not really the numbers, it's what you can do with it. But normally when I'm shooting with the FX2, I have to think about everything before I press record. I always end up thinking of where should the camera be, what lens should I use, and worrying about if the composition is good or not. But with a 360 camera, you can basically capture everything around you, and then later on post, you can decide what you want to show the audience. So having that anxiety of where to point the camera is completely gone. And now you created a new problem of making a tough decision of where to pick and where not to. And this is probably one of the first things I wanted to try when I got the 360 camera. But when you put the camera on a selfie stick, because of the 360 stitching, the stick basically disappears. So it's gonna look like someone is following you around with the camera, but there is nobody there. It's just you. And I think there are so many ways I can use this, most especially when I'm traveling. So for example, when I find myself in the street of Shanghai, instead of worrying about the perfect shot, I can just record everything and later decide what shot actually caught my attention. Then there is vlogging. I can put this camera on a stick and have it following me around, because that way I don't have to worry so much about the framing. So I think all of that could be advantage of having a 360 camera. But what I don't like about this camera specifically is just the video quality. This camera looks so cheap. I don't know if the settings I'm using is wrong, because I took the same approach as I'm using the Action 6, but the Action 6 footage seems to be a little bit more professional and neat as compared to this one. I just don't know if the problem is coming from me or not, but the footage looks so cheap when you are working on them or even just reviewing them on the camera. So this is just my first look at the DJI 360 Mark II. So I'm going to be exploring more with the 360 camera, but other than that, if there is something you want to see or know about the camera, make sure to leave a comment. And also, if you are new here, make sure to consider subscribing. But one last thing, if you were to have this camera with you, what would you shoot with it? Are you going to travel with it, shoot vlog, or take it as your everyday camera? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoy and learn something in it. Other than that, catch you up in the next one. Peace.